to 17th. With the 100 days to go before the event, the State Council Information Office is holding the news conference on the preparations. Now, let's go live to the scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to today's SCIO press conference. The 12th World Games will be held in Chengdu City, Sichuan Province. On the occasion of the 100-day countdown to the World Games 2025, we are happy to have with us Mr. Li Jing, Vice President of the Organizing Committee of TWG 2025, Chengdu, Vice Minister of the General Administration of Sports of China, Mr. Xingping, Vice President of the Organizing Committee and Vice Governor of Sichuan Province, and Mr. Wang Fengchao, Vice President and Secretary General of the Organizing Committee and Mayor of Chengdu Municipal People's Government. We will have them to brief us on the preparations of the World Games 2025. Now let's welcome Mr. Li Jing. Distinguished media friends, good morning. Today is the 100-day countdown of the World Games 2025 Chengdu. I wish to express sincere gratitude on behalf of the General Administration of Sport of China and the Chengdu World Games Organizing Committee for your enduring support to China's sport development. The World Games stand as the premier international multi-sport event for non-Olympic disciplines. The CPC Central Committee and the State Council attaches great importance to the preparation of the Chengdu World Games, as evident by its inclusion in this year's government work report. Successfully hosting the Chengdu World Games will significantly contribute to advancing the Healthy China strategy and build up China's sports strengths, boosting socioeconomic progress, facilitating cross-cultural exchanges, and promoting the vision of a community with a shared future for mankind. I shall now elaborate on competition preparations and Team China's participation. First, on competition preparations. The Chengdu World Games will consist of 34 sports, 60 disciplines, and 255 events. The GASC, Sichuan Province, and Chengdu City have jointly implemented the organizing concepts of green, inclusive, open, and clean, with the requirements of simple, safe, and splendid throughout the entire preparation process. The venue layout has been finalized with 27 competition venues. 21 venue operation teams have been established, consisting of professional personnel with strong capabilities and rich experience from the GASC, Sichuan Province, and Chengdu City. The competition schedule has been basically confirmed, with softball and floorball events starting one day before the opening ceremony. 25 test events have been conducted, effectively verifying equipment facilities, organizational operations, timing and scoring systems, local support services, and command coordination mechanisms, laying a solid foundation for smooth event operations. Second, systematic delegation preparation. The Chinese delegation is fully committed. The GSC is systematically advancing delegation formation, having secured qualifications in 28 sports and 125 events, with approximately 330 athletes expected to participate. This will mark the Chinese delegation's broadest event coverage and largest athlete participation in World Games history. The slogan of these games will be boundless sports and countless wonders. It can be fully reflected in Chinese athletes. The delegation includes professional athletes from national sports system, top-level athletes from domestic universities, enterprises, and sports clubs, and para-athletes in freediving, jiu-jitsu, and archery selected by China Disabled Persons Federation. The athletes will compete fairly with global counterparts on the field and engage in friendly exchanges off the field, comprehensively showcasing China's sports development achievements, particularly in Olympic events, and demonstrating the new spirit of Chinese athletes. The GASC and Disabled Persons Federation will enhance support services during final preparations, striving for excellent competitive results while promoting sportsmanship to achieve dual success in athletic performance and cultural and ethical civilization. To conclude, I hope the media colleagues will continue your attention to support for Chengdu World Games. Thank you. Now let's welcome Mr.
Good morning, friends from the media. First, I would like to thank you for your care, interest, and support for the World Games 2025. The Chengdu World Games is another major comprehensive international tournament after the Chengdu Physio Games 2023, hosted by Sichuan. Since we became the host city, we have implemented the important guidance of the Central Committee and State Council. With the support of General Administration of Sport and relevant departments, we have done our best to make solid progress on preparation of the World Games. First, we have improved organization system to build an effective and smooth mechanism. Learning from the experience of hosting the Chengdu Physio Games and focusing on the feature of the World Games, we have formed an organizing committee co-chaired by leading officials of both the General Administration of Sport and Sichuan Provincial Government. Maintain close exchanges with the International World Games Association and promote synergy between the Executive Committee of the World Games Chengdu and relevant international sports organizations to promote the preparation and hosting of the Games in a coordinated way. In the provincial level, we have formed a working group of 51 departments to give full support to Chengdu City for high standard, high quality, and efficient preparations. Of the 107 major preparation items, we have completed over 70 items and implementing on the rest. Second, we have enhanced service capacity comprehensively in light of the demands of the World Games. We have designated 27 venues in 8 areas and are making solid progress in construction, renovation, and necessary facilities. As some events are held for the first time in mainland China, we have coordinated with rules and standards to make sure relevant venues and equipment meet with requirements. All venues, apart from temporary ones, have conducted testing and rehearsal activities. According to the principle of close to venues and urban experience, we have set Athletes Village Zone A and Zone B. Focusing on better experience, we have built a service system covering protocol, arrival and departure, transportation, accommodation, and healthcare. And we have also recruited and trained around 10,000 university student volunteers and set over 500 volunteer stations to serve competition and spectators' activities. In addition, we have developed an official application providing tournaments, weather forecast, and transportation information services. The application went online in this February. Third, we have launched an information campaign to create a strong atmosphere for the World Games. We have combined the hosting of World Games with mass fitness activities, launched friendship games, 12 monthly fairs, and other events, and created a strong atmosphere across the province where people can enjoy and experience World Games. We focus on telling the stories of the World Games, China, and Sichuan well, and have coordinated domestic and international media outlets in releasing over 20,000 reports. We have published our logo, slogan, and mascots, which went on the international stage during the Paris Olympic Games. Now, the whole province is in World Games moment. Torchbearer selection is underway. Activities like World Games events entering school, community, shopping areas are in full swing. Walking on the street in Sichuan, you can easily find World Games logo, billboards. And the whole province is in an increasingly strong mood to embrace and participate in the World Games. In 100 days, the World Games Chengdu will officially kick off. We sincerely welcome our friends to visit Sichuan, the hometown of Panda. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Vice Governor Yang. Now I will give the floor to Mayor Wang Fengchao.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear media friends, good morning. The 12th World Games will open in Chengdu on August 7th, marking the first time the event is hosted in mainland China. Since successfully winning the bid in 2019, Chengdu has rigorously implemented the principle of simple, safe, and splendid preparations, dedicating full efforts of the city to present a global event of boundless sports, countless wonders. First, on efficient organization, we have pooled expertise through nearly 400 expert meetings to formulate nearly 300 venue designs and construction standards, emphasizing resource efficiency. Among the 27 competition venues, 18 are existing venues to be adapted, and 9 temporary facilities are built in parks or lakes, with no newly built venues. And we insist to empower the game with technologies and green technologies. Over 230 smart technologies were integrated to ensure green and tech-driven organization, striving for the requirements of simple and splendid. Second, citywide enhancement. Preparations have been combined with urban governance improvements, including upgraded infrastructure, expanded green spaces, and themed landscapes. Many city scenic spots were built fitting with the World Games theme. Over 500 urban volunteer service stations have been established, fostering participation among residents and elevating the city's overall quality, so as to welcome the celebrations of the World Games with the best quality of the city. And third, on economic opportunities, the Games are driving economic growth by setting up platforms for a tech-driven game. The World Games attracted low-altitude technology companies like Aerofugia and Shizhe Technology. 25 types of robots will provide smart services, bringing high-tech into sports games, while 7 themed cultural tourism routes were established, including Panda Fans Visit, the Chengdu Cultural Tour, and experiencing the vivacity of the Chengdu city. These cultural tourism routes kicked a good start for inbound tourism in 2025. Fourth, on public engagement, community-focused initiatives include more than 1,000 friendship sports events that attracts more than 10,000 residents, and 77 new or renovated sports parks, 407 neighborhood fitness hubs, and 830 greenway spaces are newly built. Over 130 game zones in residential areas promote poker, frisbee, and climbing, bringing the game spirit into daily life. World Games is entering communities, business hubs, schools, and enterprises. We warmly invite friends from around the world to experience Sichuan Province and Chengdu City, and join us in celebrating the boundless sports with countless wonders. It is a park city beneath snow mountains, a vibrant cultural hub, and an innovation-driven metropolis. Thank you. Now the floor is open to questions. Please identify your news agency before asking.
谢谢发言人。大众新闻、大众日报记者提问：那四川省向全球发出了运动过节、观赛度假的邀请，并
The Sichuan Province has made an invitation to all over the world. Can you brief us on your preparations and how will you promote the integrated development of culture, sport, and tourism industries? Thank you for your question. Travel with sports games is a key initiative launched by the General Administration of Sport and relevant departments for integrated development of culture, sport, and tourism industries. As you know, Sichuan boasts rich cultural and tourism resources. We have many places to visit for the Travel with Sports Games initiative. Sichuan, long known as the land of abundance, boasts unique geography and a rich history that shape its stunning natural landscape and splendid cultural heritage. In Sichuan, we have mysterious Xingping ruins, enchanting Jiuzhai Valley, and national treasure giant pandas. We also have ancient Shu civilization, Three Kingdoms legacy, and ethnic cultures. And Sichuan liquor tea within opera also enjoy global audience. The provincial capital is one of the most dynamic and happiest cities in China. Its streets thrive with hot pot restaurants, cafes, tea houses, and bookstores that pulse with local vitality. Sichuan's magical land is a treasure trove of natural wonders and a cradle of talents. Ancient famous figures like Sima Xiangru, Li Bai, Du Fu, Su Shi left enduring legacies. Today, director Jiaozi's Naja, singer Dao Lang's melodies, and influencer Li Ziqi's pastoral showcase have all become new shining symbols of Sichuan's tourism. In addition, we have hosted important sport events like the World Games. Thus, we have very solid foundation for the Travel with Sport Games initiative. So, we have enhanced comprehensive planning and organized serious events within the province to promote the integrated development of culture, sport, and tourism industries. Last October, we launched World Games-themed caravans that traveled across 21 cities via 5 routes. By integrating event promotion with local games and festivals, blending sports events with scenic sports and urban landmarks, and combining athletic excitement with cultural experience, we have attracted over 200,000 citizens and tourists. It also spurred over 200 sports plus tourism events, showcased over 200 attractions and commercial hubs, thus effectively boosting the convergence of sports economy and tourism economy. Friends from the media, sports events are not only about venue, but also good opportunity for tourism. We sincerely invite you to enjoy the World Games Chengdu and visit Sichuan with your family to experience exciting World Games events, magnificent Sichuan landscape, and the charming and happiness of Chengdu. Thank you. Next question, please.
西区第二排。
谢谢主持人。每日经济新闻记者提问：节俭办赛是现代大型体育赛事的重要理念。请问在展馆建设和赛事筹备过程中，采取了哪些节俭办赛？
Cost-saving operation of games is a new feature of current World Games. And what measures has the Chengdu World Games took to introduce cost-saving measures? Thank you for your question. In preparing for the Chengdu World Games, we have consistently adhered to the principle of simple, safe, and splendid, implementing cost-saving measures in every detail. On venue construction, we prioritized renovation over new construction, with all 27 competition venues being either renovated or temporary. During renovations, we balanced competition needs with post-games use, employing eco-friendly and recyclable materials, as well as prefabricated and standardized construction methods. And construction schedules were tailored to each venue's education plan and operation needs to minimize the disruption to ongoing operations of the venues. After the World Games, all the venues will be repurposed and gradually opened to the public, supporting professional training, competitions, and community sports, particularly for residents and people to participate in non-Olympic disciplines and emerging sports. On equipment procurement, on the basis of fulfilling the needs of the operation of the games, we follow the principle of borrowing over renting and renting over buying, combining equipment leasing and purchasing to minimize the cost in equipment procurement. Currently, for the 34 sports and 60 disciplines, all necessary equipment has been secured. After the games, the purchased equipment will be used for athlete training, youth development, public fitness, and future organization of professional competitions, serving the development of the sports industry. As for event operations and organization, we optimize the torch relay route and participant numbers to showcase Chinese culture, Sichuan's charm, and Chengdu's appeal, while promoting sportsmanship. We have streamlined the opening and closing ceremony and optimized the process of the ceremonies. Comprehensively managed the specialized transportation arrangements were made to ensure smooth operations with minimal public impact. Thank you. Next question.
中区第3排这位男士。
谢谢，我是封面新闻记者。反兴奋剂工作是体育事业健康发展的生命线。
Anti-doping is the lifeline of games operation. I want to ask the current stages of the anti-doping work for Chengdu World Games and what measures have been taken to ensure a fair competition and protect the athletes' interests. Thank you for asking. Anti-doping efforts is a cornerstone to ensure fair competition and a pretext to protect athletes' physical and mental health. For the Chengdu World Games, we strictly comply with the World Anti-Doping Code and follow policies set by WADA and the IWGA to carry out relative work in an orderly manner. On doping control stations, through consultations with the IWGA and under the guidance of the ITA and the China Anti-Doping Agency, doping control stations will be established in all competition venues and the athletes' village during the games to conduct urine, blood, and DBS testing on athletes. We will also use China's independently developed intelligent anti-doping management platform and made-in-China DBS testing equipment to do paperless doping control. All athletes may undergo no advance notice doping testing at any time, anywhere. Second, on anti-doping education. For creating a clean and pure competition environment, we will follow the IWGA's policy requirements and anti-doping education plan by offering anti-doping courses and setting outreach stations, in which there will be various activities such as pop quiz, exhibitions, and games to popularize anti-doping knowledge among participants, enhance their awareness and capabilities to do the anti-doping work, and foster a fair competition atmosphere. Third, for risks control related to foodborne, medical, and medication-related doping risks, the Organizing Committee will implement the strictest requirements. We have established a full-chain prevention system starting from the source to ensure the safety of athletes' food, medical treatment, and medication use, guaranteeing a simple, safe, and splendid game.
你好，总台央视记者提问。因为世运会也是大运会之后呢，四川省再一次举办这种大型的综合性的国际赛事。
The World Games is another comprehensive international sports event after the World Physical Games. So how will Sichuan utilize this opportunity to promote high-quality development of sport in the province? Thank you for your interest. The World Games will provide all-round boost to Sichuan's sport sector. We are actively taking the opportunity to promote high-quality development of sport and to build a province of strong sport sector at a faster pace. In terms of mass sport, the World Games events are full of fun and stylish, providing more options for mass participation in fitness activities. We have hosted various mass fitness activities in combination with test and tour events of the World Games. Last year, we have hosted over 11,000 activities attracting over 40 million participants. At the same time, we have intensified our efforts to improve the shortcomings of fitness infrastructure. We have used corner space of the city to create sport area at doorstep of people. In 2024, per capita area for sports have increased by 27% compared with that of 2022. Looking ahead, we will further popularize the concept of health and fitness. In terms of competitive sports, the World Games is a good supplement to the Olympic Games and a strong boost to competitive sports. We will take this opportunity to carry forward fighting for excellence, unity, and sacrifice the spirits of sport, and inject new momentum into Sichuan's competitive sport. At the same time, we will enhance our exchanges with top athletes and trainers from all over the world to learn from their experience and make our training and competitive efforts more scientific and higher level, and to promote the development of reserve talents and to achieve new breakthroughs in potential areas and sectors. In terms of sports industries, in 2023, we have hosted the World Physio Games, which promoted 12.6 billion consumption of tourism. And this year's World Games will also have a mass amount of visitors and athletes from over 100 countries and regions. Some of them may bring their relatives and friends to Sichuan. This is also a good opportunity for us to develop the city, boost our industry, and benefit our people. They will provide a strong boost to the accommodation and other tourism-related sectors. Looking ahead, we will enhance the development of equipment manufacturing and other related industries, and promote the snow and ice sport, outdoor sport, and air sports. We will utilize the opportunity of the World Games and to create more economic growth and to further turn the advantages of Sichuan sport market into new development engines. Next question.
谢谢主持人。海报新闻记者提问：一直以来，举办体育赛事都会为城市的发展注入活力，特别是在消费方面。请问成都在抓住赛事热度、构建消费新场方面有哪些举措？
Boost to cities' consumption. How does Chengdu leverage the World Games to create new consumption scenarios? Thank you for the question. Sport events serves as a new engine for consumption growth. By integrating the World Games with Chengdu's strengths in commerce, culture, tourism, sports, fitness, and exhibitions, we're building diverse, event-driven consumption scenarios to elevate the Chengdu consumption brand. First, we have innovated World Games themed experience. We have collaborated with key commercial hubs, attractions, and lifestyle platforms to launch themed promotions, provide exclusive discounts, and promote sale of licensed products. We have established over 40 offline retail stores. The first retail store in Beijing also opened on April 27, that is 2 days ago. Earlier, we partnered with Sichuan Airlines to operate the Chengdu World Games themed flight, offering global travelers immersive cultural journeys to experience the culture of China and Sichuan. Next, we will introduce themed bullet trains and mobile sales channels to amplify consumption engagement. Second, we have catalyzed game-driven consumption. Centered on mascots Shubao and Jinzai, we have developed over 360 licensed products across 16 categories, including 3D commemorative ticket blind boxes and historic album collections. Aligning with competition schedules, we have launched direct shuttles connecting venues to commercial districts and attractions. We have also developed tourism packages services and organized campaigns like Travel with Sports Games, complemented by international shopping festivals and citywide hospitality campaigns to unlock cross-sector consumption potential. In addition, to better serve international visitors, we have improved our services for international travels. In terms of payment, we have enabled 21 overseas e-wallets via Alipay, WeChat Pay, and UnionPay for seamless mobile payments in Chengdu. They can now use Alipay, WeChat Pay, and UnionPay and other methods to deal with payment like our citizens. 5,086 ATMs and 1,306 bank branches now support foreign card withdrawals and cash exchanges. And key merchants now are all accepting international cards. In terms of language services, we have deployed AI translation screens at Tianfu Airport, Kuanzhai Alley, and Dujiangyan, and other key areas, offering real-time support in 14 languages. We have also made bilingual menus mandatory for major restaurants. For tax refunds, we have expanded tax-free shopping to 400 and 29 stores with streamlined procedures and more products covered. Thank you. Next question, please.
九派新闻记者提问：以大熊猫和金丝猴为原型设计的吉祥物鼠宝和井仔，向世界展示了成都独特文化魅力。请问在开展文化交流活动方面，成都有哪些考虑？谢谢。
What is Chengdu's measures to carry out cultural exchange activities, especially under the pretext that the
更是文化交流的盛会。我们精心策划了各类文化体验活动。
Thank you for asking.
为世界各地的
Sporting events are not just competitions, they are also celebrations of cultural exchange. We have planned a variety of cultural experiences to connect friends from around the world. On city cultural exchange activities, we have linked famous cultural sites such as the Panda Base, Taikoo Li, the Kuanzhai Alley, designing themed tourism routes like panda fans visits, Chengdu's lively streets, and exploring Shu culture. These allow athletes, officials, and visitors to see giant pandas up close, explore museums, and enjoy Chengdu's parks. Additionally, focusing on the intangible cultural heritage culture, the World Games culture, and Tianfu culture, we will host the World Games Tianfu Cultural Arts exhibitions, showcasing these cultures and Sichuan's unique traditions. About activities in the athletes' village, beyond the village's opening ceremony, we will organize interactive experiences in two categories: Chinese traditional culture and intangible heritage skills are the two categories, and participants can try calligraphy, shu embroidery, shadow puppetry, paper cutting, and more. Covering 12 items, street performances and music Chengdu events will also bring the city's vibrant arts scene to the village. Let the participants feel the special charm of this city as a city of international music. At the same time, in the Horticulture Expo Park in Chengdu's Eastern New District, we have set up the World Games Plaza, featuring sports demonstrations, cultural displays, food zones, and performance stages, offering a tour, play, eat, shopping, and watching experiences. On August 12th, we will host on the World Games Plaza the Athletes' Night, with cultural activities, award ceremonies, and celebrations to be held to foster friendship and exchanges. among all the participants. During the games, the plaza will be free and open to the public throughout the event. We welcome friends from around the world to Chengdu to enjoy the games and its rich culture. Thank you. Next one, please.
谢谢主持人。中新社记者提问：本届世运会吸引了众多国家和地区的选手参赛。请问四川省如何利用此机会进一步推进对外开放合作？谢谢。
Athletes from a number of countries and regions. How does Sichuan promote opening up and international cooperation through the hosting of the World Games? Thank you for your question. Further opening up is a must for the province to expand development space and improve development quality. We will leverage the World Games momentum to deepen opening up and cooperation, and better serving and integrating into the new development paradigm. First, we will further expand channels of opening up. We will enhance the opening up of ports and borders. In recent days, we have opened direct flights between Chengdu, Dubai, Madrid, and Paris. And tomorrow, we will also open direct flight between Chengdu and Malaysia, Penang, Malaysia. All these direct flights have effectively boosted the people-to-people and trade exchanges between relevant countries and the Sichuan Province. Next, we will better leverage the advantages of the two international airports in Chengdu and open more international flights. During the World Games, we will also set special lanes and windows to provide convenience for relevant personnel. Chengdu is also a key hub of the Belt and Road. The China-Europe Railway Express Chengdu has linked over 120 cities in the Eurasian continent, and we have made over 36,000 trips. It now leads the country in operation volume, regional partnerships, and transport stability. Looking ahead, we will optimize land corridors, develop air, railway, sea networks, and build comprehensive multimodal transport corridors to further expand opening up channels. Second, we will further enhancing people-to-people exchanges. As a major country in the west of China, Sichuan Province has established sister cities and international friendship partnerships of 516 pairs with over 90 countries. All these are formed during our foreign exchanges. The Chengdu Physio Games International Horticultural Exhibition, China Western International Expo, and other major international events have provided strong boost for Sichuan's foreign exchanges and international cooperation. We will better leverage the World Games opportunity and to further organize visits by diplomatic envoys in China and foreign media outlets in China to visit Sichuan and further deepen people-to-people exchanges in such areas as culture, art, education, sports, and to attract more international friends to visit Sichuan and understand Sichuan. Third, we will deepen all-round cooperation across the board. We have established over trade relations with over 200 countries and regions. Now there are 5,600 plus foreign companies in Sichuan, and over 385 of them are among the Fortune 500, and we have 23 consulate agencies, and making it ranking number 3 in China after Shanghai and Guangzhou. All this has provided solid foundation for our cross-border cooperation. We will promote more international cooperation, and we invite guests from the country and all over the world to visit Sichuan to attend the Belt and Road Scientech Exchange Conference, the China Western International Expo, to coordinate with global resources in a wider range, more areas, and at a deeper level to promote open cooperation. Thank you. Next question, please.
好，谢谢主持人。凤凰卫视记者提问：成都世运会将首次举办世运史上首次的火炬。
The Chengdu World Games will hold the first ever torch relay of the World Games history. So can you elaborate on the plan for torch relay for this year's game? Thank you for your question. I will take this question. As you have mentioned, this year marks the first torch relay in the World Games history, drawing significant public attention. I would like to make a brief introduction on that. The torch relay will take place on July 26, lasting one day. It will mainly cover 3 cities in Sichuan Province, Chengdu, Deyang, and Meishan, spanning 11 kilometers with 120 torch bearers. Regarding the torch design, its shape draws inspiration from the bronze standing figure unearthed at Xingping, resembling a towering bamboo, named Dream of Bamboo. It is home of fullness with pursuing dreams and echoes the relay slogan, Lightning Dreams with the World Games. The torch design was unveiled on February 27th this year, and the cauldron and lantern have been finalized. With mass production and technical testing expected by early July. The torchbearer selection have already begun in March, focusing mainly on 4 categories: outstanding athletes, coaches, model workers, citizen representatives, and international friends. Priority is given to frontline workers like delivery person, ride-hailing drivers, and sanitation workers. The selection work is expected to conclude by June. As for relay sites, after the flame lighting ceremony at Xingping Museum, the torch will pass through key sites including Jinsha Site Museum, Chengdu Panda Base, Wuhou Shrine, Sansu Shrine, and Xinglong Lake Wetland Park. Route planning and on-site inspections are underway. Going forward, we will meticulously organize the relay to ensure its safe and successful execution, promoting the World Games spirit globally and sportsmanship. Thank you. Next one, please.
Thank you for your question. There are many scientific-related events in the World Games. Can you brief us on the tech empowerment and green and low-carbon preparation of the Games? Thank you for your question. During our preparations, we always adhere to the principle of technology-driven, green and low-carbon Games delivery, advancing innovation across event operations, urban infrastructure, and technical system to achieve greener, smarter, and more digitalized event management, venue construction, and service delivery. In terms of technology empowerment, we have released the Chengdu World Games Tech Empowerment Guidelines, outlining 14 measures for venue operations, logistics, public engagement, and tech commercialization. And we have developed according to the needs of the preparation and participation, over 230 tech solutions from academia and companies, and into the World Games Tech Product Catalog to address organizational, athletic, and spectators' needs. We have hosted matchmaking events like the Robotics Showcase and Low Altitude Economy Forum, enabling applications such as drone torch relays, aerial delivery systems, and AI-powered live streaming. 25 robotic solutions will enhance 6 scenarios, including torch ceremonies and smart navigation, sport demonstration, to further improve audience experience. In terms of green and low-carbon initiative, we have issued the Chengdu World Games Green Action Plans with 9 strategies and 26 measures for clean energy, eco-friendly venues, and sustainable transport. We have launched government industry partnerships through green tech synergy events and supporting companies in promoting carbon credit donations and low-carbon products adoption and application, to engage in the low-carbon preparation of the games and to reduce carbon emissions. We have developed the low-carbon digital platform to track emissions and promote green power and transport applications, and to certify carbon checking and carbon neutrality. We will endeavor to make this World Games the first carbon neutral edition in the history of World Games. Last question. We know that the Sichuan Province has organized several test events for the preparation of the formal games. Can you brief us on that? Thank you for your question. Organizing test events is also a key part of the preparation of sport games. Last year, to popularize World Games events and improve the capacity of competition teams, we have organized a series of test games, including World Dance Sport Championship, World Breaking Championship, China Canoe Marathon Open. Altogether, there are 24 test games of 20 disciplines. This March, we have organized 3 tour events of diving, life-saving, and bullies. All these tour events have tested our soft and hard infrastructure from the following 3 aspects. First, it has tested our infrastructure, equipment, awarding ceremony, and other procedures of the games. Second, it has tested our management and operation mechanism with venues in the center, and third, it has tested the collaboration between us and the international partners in timing, scoring, and other systems. In general, these test events have achieved the goal of exercising our teams, checking infrastructure, improving procedures, and enhance our capacity. They have laid a good foundation for the successful hosting of the formal games. Looking ahead, we will also organize various areas to hold various testing events with simulation drills supported by crowd simulation, tabletop operations to test the venue command, stress resistance, emergency response, so that to ensure the smooth operation of the formal games. Thank you. That's the end of today's news briefing.